What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dexter TV. I'm back at it with another video. And always remember, if you ain't shooting with Marlo, you ain't got no aim. But I will start this little channel off new today, new little video about fun facts about me for all my viewers, subscribers, and everybody that watches that don't know nothing about me. Here y'all go. My name is Deontay Jamal Poindexter. Some people call me Marlo, some people call me Dexter, D, Marley, Suge, Marlo in his monkey suit, Osama, all that, you know what I'm saying? But I really prefer Marlo, you know what I'm saying? All them other names, old news, you know what I'm saying? My birthday is August 27th, you heard me? I played basketball, not my whole life, but a lot of my life. Football, I started my football career when I was in the 8th grade at Raceland Middle School. I went to Raceland Middle School, went to Lockport Middle School, went to Bayou Blue Middle School, ran track for Bayou Blue Middle School. I went there like literally 3 days before the tryouts. Tried out, raced this little guy named Cody. Lord rest his soul, me and him lined up. He was about like 4 feet. And they was like, man, I got to go against Marlo, da-da-da-da-da. So we had lined up, and bro, I smoked him. Talk about burnt him. Everybody was like, oh my God. And they was like, bro, you got to race. They said this guy named was Cameron Weber. He was one of the fastest guys at the school. So I said, shit. I was too burnt up. I said, you know what, man, line up. Everybody say you faster than me, so y'all know what the outcome was. Smoked him. You hear me? So me and him lined up. I burnt him. Boom. And then as the time goes on, I did track for him. I ran hurdles. I came in first place all the time at my heats. Every heat I was in for hurdles, I came in first. I ran some relays. But I tried to do the 100-meter dash one time, but yeah, I came in second to last. I ain't lying. Brandon Boys was too fast. EDY, all them, man, it was too fast, you know? But, and I ended up getting track MVP at the end of the season. And the guy that I raced at Cameron Weber was mad at me and hating on me that I won it because he said he felt like he should have won it. But I had way more ribbons and medals than him. You heard me? So, but you know how the hate is when you new and you're a black guy at that. But shout out Cameron Weber though. He was cool people. And played basketball my 8th grade year for Raceland Middle. Well, I tried out my 7th grade year, but I had 2 Fs at the time. And then the lady was like, bring them up. When I bring them up, then I could be on the team. But by the time I brought that up, they had about like 5 games left. So she was just like, just wait next year, try out again. I'm automatically gonna make it and stuff like that. And that's what I did. Ended up making the team my 8th grade year. Almost won district champs, but got cheated by LCO. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I played football my 8th grade year, but I didn't finish because the discipline area was high at the time, and I was a little problem child and got kicked off the team. So when I did that, I just focused on my mental and my behavior and became a better person. And waited my 9th grade year. Played for Central Lafourche High School. That's the high school I went to. Only went to that high school. And played for my 9th grade. Ended up playing, strong safety. And cornerback, kickoff return, punt return, kickoff. No, I probably said that already. Yeah, did all that. I got slept on, I ain't lying, because I was nice with it. I ain't lying. for the people that watch this video and my family members and other people that played, they could vouch as well, you know. Kick off from the first guy down the field, making a tackle. You know what I'm saying? My ninth grade year, I was going crazy. And my 8th grade year. And I just played that for 1 year, and then I took a break from my my 10th, 11th, took a break from all that, not from football. So I just focused on basketball throughout that whole time, and picked back up on football when I was a senior. And I remember one of the memories I remember my 9th grade year, we all end up like one of the kids' mom that was on the team had booked a hotel for us, and it was like me, about like 7 other people or something, and we ended up going to a hotel, the hotel that was like by Vanderbilt before they tore it down, right across the street. I think it was like Holiday Inn. They had like a pool table, air hockey, ping pong, hot tub, regular pool, all that stuff like that. And I challenged everybody that was out there to a ping pong battle, even the mom and the dad, like, you know. And I beat everybody. I don't want to lie. God forgive me if I lied, but I think I left like 22-0. No lie. Like everybody that I played and know what I'm talking about, they know I didn't lose that whole entire day. I'm losing everybody. I ain't had one compo. I'm being honest, and I'm good at ping pong. It's been a while since I played it, but I ain't lying. I'm nice at ping pong. I'm good at tennis as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm raw at that. They had somebody call me out. We played 1-on-1. I beat them. We played like 5 games. I won all 5. But like tennis, just like ping pong though. That's how I feel. But I ain't never played that for the school, you know. But I'm very good at that, you know what I'm saying? Soccer, I'm very good at. I'm just not good at really the goalie. But baseball, I'm okay with like stealing base and, you know, getting there and stuff like that. But as far as hitting the ball, I suck at hitting the ball. I ain't lying. Catching, I'll say I'm about a little scale of 1 to 10. I'm about like a 6, 5, 6, 7, you know. But what else? I could sing. You hear me? Y'all know, go on my page. Y'all can see my little work. That's Joseph work though, but like nobody ever seen that real side but a few people. Well, a couple of my siblings and my mama for sure. And my sister. My mama said I sound like Keith Sweat, no cap. And dancing, I love to dance though, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be careful with all that dancing, because that's like you dancing demons out you, so I limited that, you know what I'm saying? I have 4 brothers, 3 sisters, 3 older brothers, 1 younger brother, and all 3 of my sisters are older than me. 1 Tennessee, another one Houston, another one local, and all my brothers, you know, here and there. But I got a strong relation with all my siblings. We don't really talk like on an everyday basis, but like everybody will shoot like a text to each other, you know, or send some funny reels to each other that they want me to try on people and stuff like that. But when we do actually link up, it's an amazing time, like amazing time. That's why I love like if there's no fussing, you know what I'm saying, and kids involved, all that, we always have a good time. But if it's like adults or something always gonna be, you know, black people never on time, never have everything they need. Gotta keep going constantly back to the store, gotta constantly do this and that, you know what I'm saying, instead of just enjoying. But I love my family, shout out them, you know what I'm saying? And it just be so amazing when I'm with them, because like it helps me, you know. Everybody know how I am. I'm the life of the party. Like I'm gonna make you laugh even when you don't want to laugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, man, I could cheer up anybody. I'm gonna be honest, from kids to adult, and anybody could say that, and a lot of people can vouch for me about that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you never know what nobody going through mentally. You know what I'm saying? And physically. They just be wanting to express their feelings to somebody. But at the end of the day, not everybody gonna express their feelings because they feel like people gonna tell their business, or they ain't really listening to them, because, and then that's how some people end up being more hurt than what they is, because they end up telling their business to somebody and they know that they not listening, or they doing something, like they talking to somebody and they texting on the phone, yeah bro, for real, dang, or yeah girl, for real, da 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 da, or oh dang man, that's crazy, or they'll change the subject, stuff like that. Then that person like, man, this person don't really care, man, who can I really run to, because I thought I could express my feelings to this person, but come to find out I really can't. Then that put the person more in depressed mode, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you should always have somebody in your ear telling you right from wrong, motivating you, being there for you. Just when somebody tell you, you know something happened in that person's life and they like, I'm all right, man, check on that person. Because that I'm all right really means, man, I need help. You know what I'm saying? Force it out of me. You know what I'm saying? Just a simpler, I'm all right and I'm good, bro, you good, don't worry about it. Oh, I'm good, sis, don't worry about it. Girl, I'm good. No. Pull that person to the side, man, talk to me. What's up? What's really going on in your life? How you really feeling? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna really touch people and change their way of thinking of life. You know what I'm saying? My mother's name's Angela, dad's name David. My family, my parents always been in my life, my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? No matter if they went their own separate ways, we always kept a good relation, communication. I pray for my parents each and every day, throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? That they live long, stay healthy and safe and blessed in Jesus' name, and God open more and more doors for them as they continue to get older and older. I always pray for their health. I shoot them a text every now and then. Me and my mom got a little stronger relationship than me and my pops. My pops badly talkative, you know what I'm saying? But we still communicate on a level, like, he send me some funny stuff, I reply. He always asks him how my son doing, da-da-da-da-da, and stuff like that. And if he see me posting my kids, or any one of my siblings post their kids, or post some really funny stuff on a Facebook, or Facebook, that's the only app he got, he'll comment on that, some, the little, what they call that, the little gift things, like they be dancing or something, or he'll comment like some hard eyes, some stuff like that, or look at so and so and stuff like that. But love my siblings and love my parents a lot, a lot. Thank them for being there for me my whole entire life and helping me become the person who I am today. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no step parents, never did, never will. I would never call another guy other than my dad, and I would never call another woman mom who is not my mom. And I mean that no matter if marriage is involved or how long the person been with this person and that, I would never disrespect my parents like that. My mom's very big on that. I joked a few times with her about a little situation. I ain't gonna get into it, but my siblings know. My mom would flash on me, but it'd be so funny because I know it's all love. But I ain't never had none of that stuff, and I don't want it. All stepbrothers, stepsisters, none of that. I had that. If you ain't full, you ain't nothing. I'm gonna be honest. I moved around a lot as a child. I'm from Lockport, Louisiana, aka Rita. Y'all can go on my page and y'all can see I did a vlogging through my neighborhood. That's a little bit. I got part 2 and a few other parts coming, so y'all stay tuned on that. But yeah, I'm from Rita, a little small town. We got 2 streets, a few little side streets, stuff like that. Right now, it's like really a ghost town. They ain't got no kids roaming the streets, riding bikes, none of that. It's just like dead in the ghost town, But it's a nice, quiet environment now. Back in the day, it was a little hectic, stuff like that. I used to be a bad child, Always wanted to be hanging with all my siblings, not my equal, because I want to learn more stuff and look cool and stuff like that. And that's how I feel I'm so advanced and aggressive in life. Well, aggressive as a person when it comes to like sports or any physicality, But shout out to my siblings for that. You know what I'm saying? And I lived in Lockport. I lived in Raceland, aka Ratland / ALD. Cross from ALD to across the bayou. I stayed on there, Io Street. I stayed on in Aladar. I stayed in Bricada Lane. That's the first street. and then I moved to the 3rd Street, where it's Triple Oaks. And then after I moved from there, where did I go? After I moved from there, I moved to Bayou Blue. And after I moved from Bayou Blue, I moved to Houma on the west side. And then after that, I moved to Baton Rouge. Then I moved from Baton Rouge back to Bayou Blue. I was just moving around a lot, but not as I ain't gonna say as a child, but when I was in school, I moved from Lockport to Raceland, Lockport to Raceland, Lockport to Raceland. So I was going to Raceland Middle School, Lockport Middle School, back and forth. Then my final, I finished off at the middle school of Bayou Blue. And as I got older, I moved around a little bit more, but it's cool. And I do have 4 kids, Danae Marie Barbo, Malik Jamal Tabor, Fate Elizabeth Fluger, Ashai Carter Poindexter. 2 boys, 2 girls. I always wanted that. Always prayed for that my whole entire life. I manifested that when I was a kid. I always said I wanted 2 of both, so I could train all 4 of them at the same time and do girls versus girls, 2-on-2. And girls versus the boys, 2-on-2, or 2 boys battling it and the 2 girls battling. I was so close of having that going on with my baby boy Malik and my daughter Danae, but a little hatred came in the mix of that. The devil played a little part of that and distanced that situation, but all as well in Jesus' name, and it's gonna get better. I know it will in due time. But I always wanted that 4 kids, But once I found out I had 2 kids coming at the same time, I put the sports away and put up my basketball career my 12th grade year in school. Like, I went to try out. It had like 3 tryouts. I went to one, didn't go to the other. The next thing you know, I made the team. Then I ended up telling him that, nah, I'm not gonna play because I want a job so I can provide and feed my family, because I ain't want to be no bum or always relying on other people to take care of myself or my kids, because I wasn't raised like that. If you want to get something done, you got to do it yourself, and you got to grind for it, so nobody can look back and say on Mad Day, oh, so-and-so asked me for this. Man, I take care of you, da-da-da-da. You wouldn't have this and that before if it wasn't for me, stuff like that. So it's always best to learn things and observe things from somebody trying to teach you, because you never know when you go run across that obstacle in life that you got to take care of it yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I quit that and I started working. I was working, my 12th grade year, I was working at Sam's, everybody know, in Houma, Louisiana. I was pushing the carts, and I was 17 at the time, and I only could work like freaking from I think it was like 2 to 8, because I was leaving early. I had early dismissal. Well, I leave early because I only had like, I think, 4 classes or something, and next I leave right after 12. So I go home with my daughter Danae. She was a baby at the time. Spend the time with her all the way to 2 o'clock. Then when it get about 1:30ish, I get ready, get dropped off over there, and or I'll drive my car. Either way the cut go, and I drive my car, do my job, all that. But I was working. Then once I actually finished school, the guy was like, he really don't hire 17-year-olds, but the work ethic I had, he couldn't resist it. So but he was like, I like you, you very fast, you catch on, you're respectful, all this stuff. So as I finished school, I let them know, hey, I could work more and more hours. I'm finished with school. So they started putting me working in the mornings, the afternoons. I used to work the little gas station at Sam's as well. I used to love getting the free samples. I get everybody. I was so known and loved in there, like from the management all the way to the employees. I get like everybody Sam's card. Nah, I mess around and I say, hey, you be using your Sam's card? They be like, no, you don't mind I get a sample? Man, I get about 5 cards a day. Go swipe it, bam, or whenever they got samples. If it was Rice Krispie treats back in the day, I get Rice Krispie treats. Any little thing that was eaten when I had the little munchies and stuff like that. Nah, always worked on hands-on stuff. I was never no just laid back, computer type guy. I worked at restaurants, did busting tables, dishwashing. Never worked on the garbage truck. I always wanted to, but I thought I didn't have the stomach or something for. But I worked in like chemical plants. I always worked with like oil, all stuff like that, you know. I've been working at the job I'm at now for 4 years, about to be 5 years, July 8th. So all praise to the Most High for allowing me to last this long at this job. Love helping people, no matter if it's from kids to adults. If I see something going on with you, I'm gonna help you. If I see you going down the wrong path, I'm gonna try to interfere with it to help you so you don't go through the same things I went through, and you don't go through the same things I witnessed someone else go through. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then even if I was to see a chick I don't even know, she's going to the car and she got some heavy stuff. Excuse me, ma'am, you need some help, you know? Or I just be like, man, let me get that for you. Even if it's an old man, you know? And like I'm at work, I stay seeing like the ladies that put the waters out. It's big, heavy thing to like 10-gallon coolers and stuff. So I know I'm a man, I'm stronger. So they'll go upstairs, I see them struggling. Or just cause I just want help, I'd be like, hey, I got this, y'all don't worry about it. And I grab it, go up all the flights of stairs, put the juice, come back, grab another one, stuff like that. Every time I see a homeless man, I always like, you know, well, I'll take that back. I ain't gonna say homeless, a guy with no shelter. Just out in public, I always trying to look in my car, oh, what I got, what can I get, what can I give them? And I always try to give, you know. I don't really like nothing in return. I'm gonna be honest, cause it's better to give than receive, you know. But like I always want to open up my own homeless shelter, like local, I don't know what location, but, and then I would get like probably like a Greyhound bus or some transportation thing that's so big that could carry a lot of people, because I want to get all the people from Fourchon all the way up to Thibodaux, and so that means Lockport, Larose, Galliano, Raceland, Matthews, Thibodaux, Gray, Bayou Blue, all that. I want to get all the homeless people that's on the streets down there that just be wandering, nowhere to go, nowhere to place. They having trouble finding a job, having trouble getting haircuts, food, all that stuff. And with me and my organization would be, I hire like a lot of people to like a person that cut Latinos hair, white people hair, black people hair, all the races hair, redo their hair, you know, dye it, whatever they want, like, you know, help them get back on their feet. For the people that can't work, you would be like the mentor, helping other people, like, you know, with supplies. You'll be helping in the cafeteria. Like I wanna build that to help out the community like that, because it's so much money that's in the Tri-Parish. And when I mean that, Thibodaux, Lockport, Raceland, Homer, and nobody's building no homeless shelters to help provide and feed the people that's really in need. But everybody just want, but they say Black Lives Matter, but we always killing each other each and every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never support that movement, you know. And they got a couple of people with money that comes down here, but they only show love to one little side of town, and that's like the east side, when it's a lot of other cities and communities that really in need of help. We need to help get these kids off the streets and help these other people get off the streets as well, even if they're strangers, you know, because at the end of the day, everybody got a story to tell, you know what I'm saying? And back to the subject about the shelter, we'll be helping people get jobs, you know, find jobs, help them reach back out to their family, maybe even build a new family, you know what I'm saying? Just make them people feel welcome again, you know, feed them, clothe them, and stuff like that. But once you go throughout the boundaries, you get certain points taken away from you. You don't get a lot of privileges, as in, you know, the other people and stuff like that. But I won't ever kick nobody out, because the discipline area will be strict and highly respected, you know. And if you disrespect it, then it will be consequences, not no physical, you know, but just, you know, some privilege will get taken from you. Big on respect. Like, if a person disrespect me, I'm gonna play like it's cool, but in reality, I don't ever want to speak to you again. I'm gonna be honest, and it'll be okay if it take a long period of time for that person to reach back out to me, and I'm not gonna reach back out to that person till either I get an apology or we talk about that situation. You know what I'm saying? It goes for kids, it goes for adults, siblings, or anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not about to disrespect you. if I don't want you to disrespect me, you feel me? To get respect, you gotta give respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm very big on that because everybody know I'm nice, I'm kind, I'm respectful, I'm honest, you know, I'm truthful, I'm loyal, I'm real, you know what I'm saying? And I give a person my last, I'll give anybody the shirt off my back, no matter what the color and what the gender is, you know what I'm saying? I just love helping people. But at the end of the day, everybody don't have that same type of heart as you. You know what I'm saying? Some people be letting the demons live in them and they act off that. You know what I'm saying? But I refuse to act like that because I got a lot of people that look up to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot of people role model. So therefore, I want to build a stronger chemistry and relationship with anybody that I'm trying to help or looking up to me. And I don't want to promote no negativity. So if you're looking for that out of me, you know what I'm saying, you'll never get it. I was also good at boxing too, still am to this day. Like when I was coming up, I remember I boxed this guy named Darian, I think. He stayed in my neighborhood, Rita. And I just blues him. And everybody was like, man, you nice. Then I ended up going against a little white boy named Brett. Whooped him. Then I ain't lying, he bust me up after though. Well, not that day, it was, no did it. After that day, it was about like, I think about a week later, a couple days later, he just rushed me, you know what I'm saying, with blues me. But then, I think one of my brothers or my cousin took my shake back and bust him up. You know, beat him up and stuff like that. But I boxed a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And it's a couple other people that I would love to do rematches with or box again. Because I done called out a lot of people, and so many people, you know, ignored me, made up excuses, or just didn't show up. Because we used to host like you could check my channel and my other partner channel, Jacoby, Michael Wolf. So is on his channel too. Like we used to go to different neighborhoods, the basketball courts, make a big old post, everybody pull up, take turns boxing, no disrespect. If y'all angry, we play basketball too. Y'all mad at each other at basketball, after basketball game, getting the gloves, and we video everything to put it on the channel to show everybody. Put the guns down and just have fun, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never had no altercation with nobody pulling out no guns or really mad or into altercations, like, you know. And like me, I was a defensive fighter when it comes to boxing. Like I'm a dodge all your licks, you know what I'm saying? You're not touching the face. If I say you ain't touching my face, you're not touching it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't big on like power and uppercuts and all that. I started to learn late in my career. Like I went to push to be a boxer a while back, about 7 years ago or whatever. So, and my cousin was like, he was gonna pay for me to, you know, be successful with that, but I just didn't take it serious because I ain't had the transportation or the motivation as I was. But I was training every single day to get right. Like I'm in the treadmills, hitting the weights, watching my figure when I eat, hitting the bag, speed bag, running, you know what I'm saying, playing basketball just to build up my strength and speed and stuff like that. I ain't never took it serious. I had people out of Baton Rouge, I forgot the name of that organization, will always text me, man, we like what you could do, because they'll see my videos on Instagram and they were like, man, come, we got a match for you. But that's when COVID first popped off and COVID canceled all my plans. But it was all good though, because I just passed that down to either one of my kids or whoever else that's good in my family. You know, I help them and support them through that, you know. Food, I love ball shrimp. I know there's none of this stuff good for you, but I'm working on myself and I'm working on my diet. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pizzas, all that stuff, you know. I'm big on that. I ain't really big on none of that broccoli. I don't eat nothing green, really. I just started eating salad. Shout out Bree. She was the first one to ever teach me and show me, you know what I'm saying? So I tried it out with Love Ranch and I loved it ever since, you know. But I don't like going to eat out that much because people bringing you closed, open top drinks. Y'all got to be careful with that. No telling what they put in there or what they doing over your food. They bring your food unwrapped. You know, they cooking your food in front of you. No, you're not even seeing who's cooking your food. So y'all really be careful when y'all go out to these restaurants and ordering all these food. Yeah, I know y'all want to go out as a family and stuff like that. Why y'all can't just go to the store, buy the stuff that y'all going to eat out and cook that at home? And y'all would know 110%